Lesson 62 of 100 in the Jazz Violin series. Okay, in the last video, I talked about the string of 5 ones you can do. 3, 6, 2, 5, 1. All those chords being 5 away from each other in the key. And it's very natural and common sounding. And then I mentioned at the end what to do with that. Like, who cares? Well, you'll see these strings in various forms and chunks of them here and there in thousands upon thousands of jazz songs, for sure. And other styles too. And you'll be able to recognize them by eye and by ear if you write them out in every key. I highly recommend that. But now, what to do with them when you're playing? If you're soloing over them, what do you have to know every chord? Play the arpeggio over every one? Yes, you can do that. That's one way to go. Think of each chord when you're on that chord, and as if that chord is an island into itself, like I've mentioned before. That's one way to go. But there's a shortcut in this case. When you recognize that there's one of these, what I call diatonic chunks of music. In this case, in our friendly key of C, it was E minor to A minor to D minor to G7 to C. If you saw the, oh, wait, I've seen that before, and there it is again, in Heart and Soul, or whatever song. Dun, dun, dun. 1, 6, 2, 5. There's the same stuff. Okay, that's in the key of C. It's nothing but the key of C. It's made, every chord's made out of the key of C notes. And aha, there's the ticket. That's the trick. When you see these things that you know by your knowledge are made in experience, know that are made from nothing but a common major scale, use the major scale to solo over it. It's a no-brainer, right? So if I'm going to play E minor, I'll play it in the left hand. I'm not that good of a piano player, but I can just roll my finger up and down. All white keys. A minor. D minor, G7, and C. Just roll around on a C scale for all of it, because it's all made of the C scale, nothing but, so you can't go wrong with moving around on the C scale, just being kind of quick with your fingers. You don't have to know much of anything in that case, and not thinking is a good thing. Now, to be aware of all the chords and all the notes in every chord is not a bad thing. Like I say, I was a bass player for a long time, and I tend to think of each chord as it goes by. But when you see and recognize these diatonic chunks, means within a key, diatonic, within a tonic, or within an idea of a key, within a key, chords, and there's a string of them, and you recognize them, you know that you can, on that whole string, it might be 5, 6, 7, 8 measures long, it might be, in a song. Know that you can just blow to your heart's content with only using the major scale for that whole chunk. And get away with kind of murder in a way. It's not murder. It's the real deal. So don't think. Play whatever you think is beautiful. Get used to that. Maybe program a computer to play some of these diatonic strings of 5 ones, and then just practice not thinking and playing whatever you feel is good. And you'll be helped in jazz songs immensely.